Hello and welcome back to this website called youtube.com and my channel specifically. Next to me I have a package that I received today in the mail from BH Cosmetics. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. This has been one of my favorite brands for a very long time. I bought a couple of palettes from them 3, maybe 4 years ago. The Take Me to Brazil palette and a highlighter palette, and I, ever since, have just wanted to go all out. So today I will be doing literally a full face of only BH Cosmetics makeup, and I am over the moon. I am so excited. Let's jump straight into it and just get some makeup on my face. I'm so excited. I've got it all laid out in front of me. A couple of products that I'm going to be using are ones that I have had for a very long time, just because I didn't want to spend too much money on makeup from a brand if I kind of already had them, you know. So I think I'm only really missing like contour, bronzer, and highlight. Everything else I think I've got in front of me. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I have this HD brow pencil. Come on, ta-da! This brow pencil retails on their website for about $7, sometimes less. They're a good website, they usually have a lot of sales, but at full price, $7, which translates to $10.10 AUD. So, you know, remembering that I am in Australia, therefore I paid a lot more for this. I think this came to only a total of about $80 in my cart, but then $130 came out of my account because of the cash dollar difference. Okay, so I am just gonna go in and go to town with this, I guess. Brows are looking fantastic. Let's roll this up and see how much product is inside, because I feel like I just used quite a bit. I'm probably going to regret this. It might not go back down afterwards. This is how much product is inside. I feel like you would run out of this quite quickly, especially if you were to use it every day. It is really good though, nice and sheer. I like it a lot. I guess we'll just see how long it lasts, because I found myself winding it up quite a few times during doing my brows just now, so I feel like you would go through product quite quickly with this. So that's a slight downfall, is how much is in it. I wish there was a little bit more, but that's okay because it's a good product and it's cheap. It's probably worth it. Alright, next up is this pencil brow highlighter, which retails for $5 on their website, which is $7.22 AUD. Let's crack her open. So I'm not sure if I'm kind of meant to use this to carve out my brows or what the deal is, but it's got a matte end and a shimmer end. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look on their website what the description is. Sculpt the perfect arches with this double-ended matte and shimmer brow highlighter. Use the matte side for a soft, subtle highlighter or the shimmer side for an added glow. I'm guessing that we are meant to carve them out with this, although this is quite pink. So, I mean, let's have a look. Let's go for it. Let's try it. I'm literally just gonna act like it is my concealer and try to carve out my brows. Super creamy. You see how pink that is? I feel like it's just kind of a bit too big and chunky to give you the perfect arch. Let's do the tops as well. Do you see how pink that is? I'm gonna test the other side on the back of my hand. That's quite, oh, it's so soft. I kind of just broke it from drawing on the back of my hand. This one right here is the highlight, the shimmery side of this, and I will draw the matte side. You can see there how pink it is. I'm gonna grab a brush and I'm just gonna try to blend out the edges of this and just see how we go. Alright, it blended out quite nicely. It almost looks more pink now that I've blended it out. There's nothing wrong with this product. I just kind of feel like it's adding an extra step for no reason. If I kind of have to go in with the brush and blend it out, I might as well just be doing that with my concealer when I kind of put down my base for my eyeshadow. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm about to have to do that again on top of it with my eyeshadow base / concealer. So I will try the shimmery side of this later to highlight my brow, just a little bit in here after I do my eyeshadow. But the matte side, I do not think that I will be using again. Not because there's anything wrong with it, just because I'm lazy and if I can combine 2 sets into one with the one product, then I am gonna do that. So that's that. If you're a lazy consumer, I wouldn't be purchasing this. Okay, next up we have the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. So this is in the shade 101. Once again, I don't know if this is going to be the right shade because it was online. This one retails for $6 USD or $8.66 AUD. Alright, so this bad boy has got a squeeze mechanism. Oh no! Let's just pretend, oh, I made it worse. Good job, Matt. Oh, it's on my pants too. I should not be allowed to live. So yeah, this is a bit of a, let's try to squeeze it, there you go. Bit of a squeeze top. I kind of like that. That means it's kind of like an easy application onto the face. This lid is like quite tight and I didn't know that it was a squeeze top, so I squeezed it to pull the lid off. Which caused a bit of a mess, but that's okay. So I am just going to pretty much use this to recarve my brows and lay down an eyeshadow base. Now that I look really crazy, let's jump into this palette. I'm pretty sure that this one came free with my cart because I spent $60, $50, I can't really remember, but I spent a certain amount and so it threw this in for free. Now this is the Illusion 16 color eyeshadow palette. Master the art of enchanted elegance with the Illusion palette. Featuring a rich spectrum of ultra pigmented matte and shimmer shadows for infinite eye effects. Create intense depth by blending luxe gemstone shades and warm neutrals, or opt for entrancing everyday glam with a soft wash of pastel shimmer. So this palette is $12 USD on their website or $17.32 in Australian dollars. It has a little mirror inside it so I can get rid of this now. I am really interested to see how these shadows perform. It's been quite a long time since I've used one of their eyeshadow palettes, so I'm actually really keen. So I'm just going to dip into the red first, and I am going to put that in the first half of my crease, really. I'm going to dip into that top orange shade just here, and I'm going to use that to quickly, I'm barely putting any on my brush, and I'm just going to try to blend out the edges of this red a little bit with it. Okay, next I'm going to dip into this blue shade here, and I'm going to put that on like the outer half of my crease into like a little wing shape. These are actually really pigmented and it's making me quite scared to use them. It's been a long time since I've kind of dealt with this much pigment. I'm going to go into this purple up here and try to use that to kind of blend out the edges of this blue because it's looking a bit freaky. God, this is looking horrid. Who gave me the right to do makeup? This side's looking a bit better so far because I was kind of just being a little bitch going in on this side and just not thinking. I'm going to go back in with the red just to brighten that side up a little bit. And I'm just going to go in with this dark purple shade in the middle and use that to blend this red and blue shade together because it needs saving. Way too much on my brush. These are so pigmented that it scares me, honestly. I'm going to bring this purple down onto my lid a little bit just with the blue, like where the blue is. Just a touch. This purple is not as dark as I thought and I'm very happy about it. Surprisingly, there's not really any fallout. Don't mind that though, I just accidentally pulled it down onto my face. But there's not really any fallout with this. There's a little bit of fallout in the pan, which you can not even tell on camera, but there is no fallout on my face, which I'm really happy about. As someone who does their base after their eyes, I couldn't care less if there's fallout or not, but I know some people are really kind of pressed about it. I'm going to quickly just go in with this shade. Got the purple, like I have done with the red and blue, And I actually might just use it for the whole edge. Next up, I have this base booster, which is a glitter glue, which retails for $8 or $11.50 AUD. Let's take it out. Super cute. Directions: apply a small amount to the eyelid and tap on loose glitter and pigments. So I have also from them this Diamond Dazzlers. These retail for the same price as the glitter glue, so $8 or $11.50 AUD. Oh, this is cute. I like how big like the logo is on the lid. Okay, so I have this Diamond Dazzlers, which is called Opulent, and it is silver. I am unsure if this is like a loose glitter. Looks like it, yes. This is what the inside of it looks like. It's got all these holes in it, so I'm assuming that's just you kind of tap out. Yeah, alright, wicked. So first off, I'm just gonna grab this base booster. I wonder if it's coloured or if it's going to be clear. It is clear. I'm going to take this on a brush that I couldn't care less gets ruined, just in case it could potentially get ruined. I'm not sure what this will be like. And I'm basically just going to pop this on, acting like I am half cut creasing. So yeah, it's super clear. So if you are unsure what you're doing, I would go in with like a concealer first, or with some micellar water, which is probably what I should be doing, but I don't care that much for this eye look, so I just want to get it over and done with. And I'm wondering, do I need to give it a minute to dry? No, it just says tap on loose glitter. Got it here on my finger, let's just tap it on. Oh my goodness. But it's pretty thick, so I'm kind of just spreading it out with my finger. Oh my god, this is a mess. I mean, it's on. I think I put too much on. It looks so weird. I'm just gonna go in with a brush and kind of dust off it everywhere other than like where it's meant to be. But it kind of seems to be blending in. So this isn't really a glitter. It is for sure just like a pigment. I'm gonna try packing it on with a brush on the other side. It's probably what I should have done in the first place. Like I said, we're ignoring this eye. This is our test eye. This is our good eye. This eye is already looking so much better. This kind of seems to just cling to like every little wrinkle on my eyeball. It's really clinging to the skin, therefore it's making my eyes look super wrinkly. She's on there alright. I'm like trying to scrub it off a little bit and it's pretty stuck, so the glue is good. Alright, they have a YouTube video attached to the item on their website. It might be a tutorial, I'm gonna watch it. Okay, so on the video they're pretty much doing exactly what I've done, just kind of pressed it and dragged it around a bit, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, so I don't know if you can really see, but it is pretty much just clinging to every little wrinkle that I have. About a year ago, I ordered a liquid eyeshadow from them and I had the same problem. I feel like they're just a little too thick. Maybe not too thick, maybe I'm just applying them too thick, but really with the slightest thickness of this product like being layered, it has like fully clung to everything that has ever existed on my eyelid. And it just... it's very like painted, you know? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's very there. It's like a paste and it's like coated and it's like, it's there. It's really pretty. It's really cute from a distance. Let's ignore this eye completely. It looks really cute. Up close, I'm not sure I vibe with it, but at least we know it's not going anywhere, right? It's not loose glitter. It's not just gonna fly off. It's not coming off like on my finger. Maybe slightly, but it's still on my eye at least, you know? Like, you can get glitter and put it on and then wipe it off and it will come off. I'm just gonna try to fix up this eye a little bit quickly. Should I just take it off and restart? Do you know what? I am just gonna take this eye off completely and redo it. I'll be back in a moment. and hopefully it's better. I am back. It is fixed. Mostly. It still kind of looks like crap. I think it might have just been like a color judgment error on my part. Nothing wrong with the palette. It is insanely pigmented. I think that I just forgot how to function on one side. Alright, let's move on to my base. So I have this Studio Pro Anti Shine. I'm guessing that this is primer. I don't really remember. Tap this invisible lightweight gel over or under your makeup to mattify the skin, reduce the appearance of large pores, absorb excess oil. Okay, so I'm assuming it's primer, but apparently you can put it on top of your makeup, which I don't really trust. This one retails for $12 USD or $17.30 in AUD. I am just going to put this onto my fingers. I mean, it's not clear, but that's okay. So I'm just going to put this everywhere, I guess, and just kind of rub it in. Oh, it already feels super, like, soft. It feels like powder, honestly. Not mad about it. Yeah, this fully just feels like I've just put like a layer of powder on my skin. My skin feels incredibly soft and like just so soft. Like I've just put powder on it. So weird. Such a weird feeling. Anyway, yeah, super matte. I like it. Alright, so I have here the Naturally Flawless Foundation. On the box, she says, our new and improved BH liquid foundation now includes hyaluronic acid to keep the skin hydrated. The lightweight formula imparts a natural looking satin finish and provides a medium to full coverage. So I've got it pumped out of my palette. It's in a glass bottle, which I kind of hate, but that's just because I'm weird about noise and my nails scratching on the bottle is a massive fear of mine currently. I'm just going to use my Juno & Co sponge. This foundation retails for $9.50 on their website or $13.70 AUD. I'm just going to go straight in with it and just see what happens. I'm hoping it is the right colour. Once again, it's always hard to tell online, so who knows? Yeah, that looks pretty spot on. I kind of just got the lightest shade that they had available. So far, it's seeming pretty light coverage more than medium. I can still see kind of all my freckles pretty much fully through it, but I mean, we'll see once I get it on fully. It is looking really nice so far though. It does look super hydrating. My skin, it looks really nice. Alright, that's my foundation fully applied. Honestly, I think so far this might be like my new favorite foundation. Let's go in with the concealer. I'm just gonna do the usual, chuck this under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, down my nose and on my chin. The concealer is looking quite nice. It's like almost the same consistency as the foundation. It's quite lightweight and it's pretty dewy. It really is doing a good job of brightening rather than like caking up my face. I have noticed a lot more lately that my face has just been like super cakey, and I don't know if it's just because the concealer is a little bit old and it's getting like thicker, or if it's just crap. So that's my concealer all done. Let's jump into this translucent setting powder. So this translucent setting powder retails for $12 or $17.32 AUD. Set and perfect your makeup with our translucent setting powder. This colorless light diffusing formula perfects every complexion by softly blurring imperfections with its silky silky texture. Ultra fine and weightless, it seeps on evenly and blends effortlessly to control shine and prolong makeup for a flawless matte look that lasts. Oh, it comes with a little puff. Oh, hello. I might use this to just put it under my eyes, and then from there just really lightly buff it all over my face because I am really liking how dewy this is and I don't want to be super matte today, but I really like to set my under eyes still regardless because I have bags and they like to wrinkle and therefore they like to get extra wrinkly because the foundation likes to gather inside my wrinkles and then makeup looks really cakey. I'm gonna get this and kind of just dab it under my eyes. Alright, now that I look crazy, I'm just gonna get a big fluffy brush and just kind of go in and just put it all over my face. Let's just see how much it mattifies it, hey? Alright, I'm liking this. It doesn't look super cakey. It does look, it is very mattifying, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way at all. This might be my new go-to setting powder. It's done a very good job of setting. I'm not sticky anywhere. Feels really soft. What are we gonna do next, huh? Let's contour. Since I didn't order a contour slash highlighter, I am going to grab this Nude Rose palette, which I bought from them a very long time ago, so it's still BH. I unfortunately dropped it and broke one of the highlighter shades, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with this cooler toned bronzer, just with this brush, which is from BH. And I'm just going to go into my cheekbones and just back and forth. Back and forth and up and down and around. I like it so far. I like it. I know I don't really have to comment on this because it's quite old and this is like almost a first impressions kind of vibe. That's okay. I don't think I've actually ever used this shade in this palette, which is crazy because back when I ordered this, I was pretty much only using super warm toned contour and bronzer, so this is a vibe. Something I do have from BH Cosmetics that I never use too much is this brush, which I'm pretty sure is made for nose contour, and I've always been too scared to use it, but now is the time, I guess. I'm just gonna... It's so weird. I'm just gonna grab one side, you put it on one side and the other, and I guess just like run it down my nose. And just like... Not too hard because I don't want to take off the makeup under it, but God, I'm really nervous about this brush. I don't really understand it. I can't really tell if it's doing anything. It's done something. It's certainly done something. I'm just gonna go in with another fluffy brush, like a blending brush, and just kind of blend it out a bit. I just need to find my normal contour nose brush. Alright, so that is not a vibe. I'm not a fan of that brush. I think my nose is just a little too fat for it, that's all. My foundation is starting to kind of break up a tiny bit on my nose. I'm gonna assume it's from kind of rubbing that brush on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's not the tea because my nose is oily, end of story, and it's not really breaking up anywhere else on my face, so I'm not too fussed about that. Okay, my nose is contoured. Let's go in with a blush. I'm not going to use the one in the Nude Rose palette because I ordered one. I ordered this Floral Blush Cheek Duo in the shade Fiji Fun. This retails for $8, which is $11.55 AUD. I'm really struggling to get this out of the packaging. Pretty, I like it. Let's try it. I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna use both. There's a mirror in this too. Wow, there's a mirror in everything, man. I'm just going to Lazy J it. That's what this kind of maneuver is called, where you just go around in circles and up. This is really pretty. I kind of usually hate blush, but this is actually so cute. I'm absolutely making sure to tap off because fallout usually equals light pressing, which usually equals super pigmented, which equals super pink cheeks. And I am not ready for that kind of commitment. And I'm just putting a little bit under my nose. That's super cute. I like it. Big fan, big fan. Everything is like incredible, and I'm not surprised whatsoever because BH is just like great. They're a great brand, super cheap. Obviously there are a few products that are gonna flop here and there. Like I said, the brow highlight thing before, just not my vibe. And the nose contour brush, just not my vibe. And that's okay. There's always gonna be products like that with every brand, especially when they're a little on the cheaper side. For highlight, I'm going to go in with this Blacklight Highlight palette, which I've gotten many years ago because I like the colour. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Illusion, which is a bit pink, just to go with the eyes. Or should I use the blue one? I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to use this giant fan brush from Sports Girl, and I'm going to dip into the shade Illusion, which is pink with like a little bit of a blue reflect. And there's a mirror in this too, by the way. And I'm just going to go to town on it, do the whole top of my cheek, and then I'm going to go in with like a smaller brush and go in with the shade Strobe, which is just the white one, just to kind of concentrate it a little bit more. I really like this palette. This is my favorite for a long time. I'm going to put a little bit just above the brow bone, but not too much because I don't want to be pink. And I can get away with putting it on my nose because I have the blush there. Actually, beautiful. This is so stunning. Just while we're highlighting, I'm just grabbing that brow highlighter that from before and using the shimmer end, and I'm going to put it right under my brow and just very super lightly run it under because it almost broke before. Cute! Okay, before I move on to any more eye stuff, like before I chuck on any eyeliner, I am going to just do my under eyes with the colour from this palette. I'm unsure which yet. I am going to go into this light purple shade from the palette, and I'm just going to run that under my eyes. And I'm going to put just a tiny bit of the blue in right in the other corner under my eye. Alrighty! Now let's chuck on some eyeliner. I have here the liquid eyeliner. She has a felt tip, thank God. God, it is so liquidy. Woohoo! Alright, it's quite black. I like it. I like it a lot. This bad boy is $7 USD, which comes to 10 AUD. Let's go for it. I'm just going to do the usual, chuck it along my lash line. Nice, nice. Alright, now I am going to go and try to do a wing and try not to do what I do best, which is ruin the entire look with a bad wing. So I'm just going to follow the natural kind of line of my eye right up to where I have the eyeshadow. I can't tell if the lines are even because the eyeshadow is so dark, but that's okay. That means we can hide it if it's bad. I'm having to shake it quite a bit to kind of get it going. My only problem with this is that it seems that all of the product is in like the really thick part and there is none really in the tip, which can be a bit of a problem when obviously you're sketching out that line and you're trying to get the wings, like the tip of the wings, super sharp and precise. It can be like a big issue when there's no product in the tip. As you can see, this side, well, I don't know if you can see, but this side turned out a lot more like nice and pointy because it was the first one I did, and then when I got to this side, it kind of just got really fat and like stumpy because there was no product left in the tip. I will give this eyeliner another chance at some point. It could just be because it's been kind of laying on its side or whatever in the post, in the box, like in the time that it took to get here. It could just be the fault of like storage. I would try to store it maybe upside down to get a little more going into it. But for now, I'm not the biggest fan. It's nice, it's black, it worked, but that's just so much effort for me. Let's get into mascara and lashes. So this is the Stella Lash Volumizing Mascara. This mascara retails for $10 USD or $14.43 AUD. So let's give it a try. It's quite thick. I don't know how I feel about this packaging. It's cute. I love like the chrome gradient, but the like font feels like super childish to me. It looks cute, but it just feels like something like very like, I don't know. Just doesn't, some of the packaging today I'm really impressed with that looks super professional and like sleek, and some of it looks like it kind of came out of a kid's like first makeup kit. But that's okay. I'm not here to judge packaging. I'm here to judge formula, product, all of that jazz. Before I apply the mascara, I'm going to put lash glue on the lashes so that we can have it dry while I put my mascara on. And I don't have to wait 8 years. Just trying to figure out which lashes I want to use. I think I want to try these D301s. They're a bit funky and spiky, whereas these feel a bit more full. And I will save them for when I need them, really. They come with a little eyelash adhesive, but I'm going to use my own. The only thing with these D301s is that they have a very clear band. And like the lashes don't go all the way along the band. So you will need to wear eyeliner with these, otherwise they would look a bit weird. These ones, however, they still do have a clear band, but the lashes go practically all the way along, so any gaps would look pretty natural. I would recommend though, just in general, wearing eyeliner with clear bands. The other ones you wouldn't have to worry about so much though, but like definitely with these ones you would have to. I have never worn lashes from BH before, so I'm very excited. Let's see if they fit me. They're gonna fit all right. Just gonna curl my lashes. This is a pretty thick brush. I like it. I'm very scared though. It's gonna end up all over my face, but that's okay. There is quite a bit of volume to this mascara. I like it. I'm not sure I've seen my lashes this long in a while. I'm not going to do my under eyes yet, just because I often mess that up by trying to stick my eyelashes on and my eyes watering and all that jazz. So I'm going to wait right till the end to do my under eye mascara. I'm not sure how I feel about these lashes. Up close, it's super obvious that they're falsies just because they're so thin and it's like an obvious gap between my lashes and my real lashes. I quite often like really dense, like thick lashes that have multiple layers to them so that like my lashes kind of blend in with them a lot easier. I also just like a more dramatic look, so there's that. But these lashes are really cute. I like them. They're adorable. Okay, lashes are on. They look super cute. They're adorable. Let's jump into the final product. Finally, thank God, I've been sitting here for so long, which is the Liquid Linen Lipstick. So this lipstick retails for $7, which is $10.10 AUD, and this is in the shade Anya. I only got the one, but that is because I already have 3 lipsticks from a long time ago from BH Cosmetics. They all are very bright shades. I can't remember what they call them, nor do I know if they even sell them anymore, but they're like a bright blue and a bright purple and a bright orange. And I've got plenty of lipsticks and I don't really wear lipstick that often, so I just got the one. Super cute packaging. I like it a lot. And let's just chuck it on. I don't know why I didn't get a liner. I opened the box and I was like, hang on a second. Did I not get... Oh, what an interesting applicator. It's like bent. I wonder if that's like to fit the lip curve. Let's chuck it on and just see how it looks. I don't know if it's going to look any good with this look, but let's go for it. I'm just going to get the foundation off my lips. Oh, it's very pink. And my lips are crusty, dusty, disgusting. This has dried down almost immediately, so I quite like that. Like, it feels like it doesn't even exist. Doing one more layer because my lips are quite dry, so you can see every little crusty bit. I do like this little back curve. It's really good and it fits in, like my lip fits in it perfectly. It is super matte. Almost a little too matte, like a bit chalky. Oh, fuck. Fug. It's really drying. I can feel it on my tongue when I lick my... You know, like... It feels fine on my lips, but like... Don't lick it. It tastes and feels really weird. This is the completed look. Is that over? Is that it? Is that the video finished? I think it is. Wow. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This was a lengthy one, I know. If you like this video, please subscribe. Just click that big red button and you can check out some other videos I've done, all 2 of them so far. If you want to follow my social medias, they will all be linked down below, but they're all under Madeline Rose. And let me know what other brands I should dive into under this capacity, because I really enjoyed it and it was so much easier than digging through all my drawers and trying to find which things I like from which brand and which product. Like, so much easier to just like have to use all of the one thing, you know, like it's just like it's a rule and it's so much easier to follow than like, what do I feel like today? No, it's just all there, chuck it on. And so I like it. So tell me what other brand I should do. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Goodbye.